Hey everyone, I'm Aishwarya Mahapatra and once again welcome back to my channel. I'm sure these days you might be going through a lot of interviews. And generally at the end of an interview, the interviewer asks, hey, do you have any questions for me? You don't have to say, no sir, I don't have any question. You have to ask questions. Now, let me explain why is it even important for you to ask questions. So there will be a lot of candidates who will be interviewing with you for the same position. Some will be as good as you are and some will be even better than you. But one thing which really matters to the employer is the candidate planning to stay with the company in the long run or not? And you asking the right questions at the end of the interview will show your eagerness to work for the company, your curiosity to know more about the company. So yeah, it is very important for you to ask the right questions at the end of the interview. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing top 6 questions which you can ask to your interviewer at the end of the interview. We will also discuss a smart tip. So without any further ado, let's get going. Always remember, in general, a person loves to talk about himself or herself, and the interviewer is no different. So try to ask about his or her personal experiences and they would be more than happy to answer it. My first question depends something on the same lines. Ask them, what is the best part of the work you've done so far? So the interviewer has already done the kind of work you are going to do. And asking this question definitely shows your eagerness and curiosity towards knowing what kind of work are you going to do in the future. So definitely this is a must ask question and is going to leave a lasting impression. So life is all about challenges and so is going to be your work. Trying to understand what kind of challenges you might face during your work is a very good idea. So the second question which you can ask to your interviewer is, what do you find the most challenging part of your work? That once again shows how responsible and dedicated you are to understand the kind of challenges you might face and prepare yourself for those in advance. Employers love people who are willing to take as many challenges as possible, and asking this question definitely shows that skill about you. One thing that we should definitely not forget is we are not joining just a particular position but also a particular organization. So asking this question, how does the culture of the company look like, makes a lot of sense. It kind of shows your eagerness and curiosity towards knowing more about the organization. As I said during the start of the video, that the employers are looking for someone who is not just passionate enough to work for that particular role, but is also passionate enough to work for that particular organization. Because anyway, you will find the same position maybe in a different organization, but they want you to stick to this organization. So asking this question kind of shows your eagerness to work for this particular organization, and definitely this is an amazing question to ask. So if you're interviewing for a tech position, then knowing about what kind of technologies will you be working upon makes sense. So definitely ask this question to your interviewer, that what are the major technologies does your team work upon? This will help you to prepare yourself in advance with the kind of technologies you will be working upon. Once you join this position with the organization, your life is going to change completely. So as I said before, the interviewer you are interviewing with is someone who has gone through the same kind of work you will be going through. So you can definitely ask the interviewer, what does a typical day in the life for this role looks like? This will help you understand your job role better. You will get an idea of how your day is going to look like. What will be your day-to-day activities and it will also help you better decide if you should accept the offer in case you get the offer. The final question that I'd suggest you to ask is, what is a typical career progression like for a new hire? This is once again a fantastic question to ask because it shows your plan to work for the company for a longer run. Because of course, someone who is planning to stick to the company is going to ask about their career prospects with the organization. And this will also help you to better plan your future career goals. So finally, let's discuss about the SMART tip. At the end of the interview, don't just ask a single question because that would look like you're asking the question just for the sake of asking. Ask at least 2 to 3 questions because that will show your eagerness to know about the company, know about your role, and your determination to work with the organization. So that's all for this video. So the next time you enter an interview, don't forget to select 2 to 3 questions out of this list and ask your interviewer. This is definitely going to end your interview on a high note. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.